What's going on in your mind right now? Narrate the voice. I know you're scared. I know you're definitely scared.
Staring at me?
Yes. What's the fear? What's the fear? What's the outcome you fear?
I don't even know the outcome that I fear.
Yes, you do. Now, for everyone here, first lesson. Never let your mind say, I don't know. If it says it, you look at that little voice and say, BS. Anyone here read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's one thing they say in that book? Never say, I can't afford it. Why?
How can you afford it?
Yeah, if you're like, I can't afford it, what does your mind do? Okay. Next thought. If you change it to how, now you start thinking. So often with introspection, and this is key, by the way, you're going to be the first of many, do not worry. When you start diving deep and identifying, okay, what is stifling me? What am I afraid of? Immediately your mind's going to be like, well, I don't know. Why? Because then you're like, okay, next thought, and you never dive deep. So if your mind says, I don't know, immediate response is BS. How can we know? And you stay in this open state of introspection. Back to you. The outcome you fear. If you didn't fear an outcome, you'd be like, oh yeah, yeah! You would be like, oh, oh, like you wouldn't have to like battle the stifleness. What's that force of stifleness? What's the outcome you fear? If it doesn't come up immediately, just give it a few seconds, stay in that state of openness, and just verbalize what kicks in.
Just connecting with people, maybe?
Really?
Yeah, being noticed.
Mm-hmm. What would be some outcomes? Like, say I were to pull you up front, what would you fear?
Judgment.
People. No one's going to say the obvious? All right, if this were me in the crowd, and say I wasn't amazing, famous, rich, beautiful, smart, confident, totally sex-worthy and all the above, let's just say I was a little peasant, a nobody. You pulled me up on stage. Say I didn't do any inner work. And I was stifled and I was trembling and you pulled me up here. First thing that would go through my mind is, oh my God, this is being filmed. This is being broadcasted. What if I look like a loser? What if people I know see this and see me look like a complete loser? What about this entire crowd here looking at me like a complete loser? First thing that would go through my mind. It wouldn't be, well, I guess maybe fear of judgment. I don't really know why I'm scared. I mean, I'm in front of a crowd of hundreds of people. I'm broadcasted, but it's probably not that. No fear of that?
Maybe a little.
Okay. Like, well, that's good. If it's just a little bit, then you're better than most. I'd be way more terrified, to be honest. So what else is it? Let's just say this. What would be the best possible outcome? What would you hope for in this moment in terms of how you appear and say judgment?
Just want to feel more relaxed, I guess, right now.
Mm-hmm. So why aren't you?
It's a good question.
Mm-hmm. What comes up?
I don't know, I just feel like tense in my body.
Okay.
There's tenseness all over.
So I love this. Okay, so lesson number 2. What do you say? First sign of resistance, I don't know. Second sign is, and what we're doing here is we're following what I call the trail of whys. Asking yourself why? Okay, oh, I'm scared. Why? Oh, well then what if I get judged? Okay, why is that scary? So you're going deeper. The second layer of resistance is you're going to stay on the surface here. So I'm like, okay, why aren't you feeling, for example, relaxed? You're like, because I'm tense. Okay, well, why are you tense? Well, I just feel stiff. So you're saying the same thing, but using different words. So you're still staying at that level versus going deeper.